Welcome back. As we remember the Emanuel 9 5 years later, we are hearing from a pastor who offered forgiveness to a man who ended his wife's life and changed his life forever. Reverend Anthony Thompson told me that though Myra Thompson was taken away from the world too soon, everything she did was for the benefit of someone else. Reverend Anthony Thompson said a lovely co-ed on the campus of Benedict College in Columbia caught his attention.
She looked like a woman in distress, so I just stopped. I said, everything okay? You know, she was crying, a little upset. She said, well, I missed my bus because I go to Charleston every weekend. I said, well, I'm on my way to Charleston. I said, I'll give you a ride.
That chivalrous act changed his life forever. It would be another 10 years before he and Myra Quarles Singleton would become man and wife. And then they were on a mission, raising their two children, Kevin and Denise. But she carved out time to further her education so that she could help others further theirs.
She came to me and said she wanted to go back to the Citadel again. She got her master's, she went for clinical counseling. Everything she ever did was for the benefit of somebody else.
Proven by the way she dedicated her time and her talents to supporting her beloved Emanuel AME Church.
She would go to that church and work in any capacity, regardless of her title. She would go do the work of a janitor. She would go do the work of a plumber. She even had the firemen come in one time because she wanted to clean the light bulbs. And she couldn't reach, she called the fire department.
Reverend Thompson said June 17, 2015, Myra was preparing to lead again, this time as a newly ordained minister during Bible study. She woke up that morning excited about the day.
I wanted to ask her, why are you so happy? But I didn't want to spoil the moment. And I thought to myself, I'll wait until she get out of Bible study, then I'll ask her. Of course, that never happened.
A phone call from a church member shattered the routine of Wednesday night Bible study. He was at Emanuel AME minutes after hearing there had been a shooting at the church.
I'm just running. And I'm running, and I passed the old Citadel Square Baptist Church, and right next door is a service station, and I saw 9 ambulances parked strategically, no one in them.
Soon he would get to the hotel where survivors of the shooting and family members of the victims were assembled.
I just fell down the ground, Calvin Street, crying. I mean, uncontrollably just crying like a baby.
The next day, hours after a man ended his wife's life and changed his, Reverend Thompson offered Dylan Roof forgiveness.
I wrote Dylan a letter, and I explained to him in the letter that, Myra was a real person, and she was not only a pillar in our family, in her school, in the church, but in the community as well.
Reverend Thompson, an author now, has toured the country, urging others to offer forgiveness despite the pain and suffering someone might be showing you.
And my advice is that taking revenge, or holding a grudge, or trying to respond in a violent manner, it's not going to help you. Because you're going to be miserable, your life is going to get worse because you're harboring something, that you think is going to hurt that person when in turn really is hurting you.
A father, a man of faith, finding strength through forgiveness.
News 2's Brad Franco recently sat down with Senator Marlin Kimpson, Representative Wendell Gilliard, and Dr. Bernard Powers from the College of Charleston to talk about how recent events may finally bring the material change the massacre at Mother Emanuel helped fuel.
It's kind of like each one of these instances is a turning point, and instead of it being a turning point to change, it just keeps turning us back into a circle.
Well, I think that the past, you're certainly correct. It's been the definition of insanity. We keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. But like my colleagues here, I do believe this time is different.
Why?
Mainly because the young people, both black and white, they won't change and they want it now. Now it's incumbent upon us to articulate and communicate a sense of permanency in how we take the pain and turn it into policy.
When we return, the man who led Charleston after the shooting recounts that fateful night.